So, Chris, we were talking earlier about this sort of flip that we've seen in the last few years of China following to China leading on a lot of design trends.
Yeah,
What's your perspective on that? How do you see things, especially given you now work for a Chinese company, so you're inside.
I think very much that. We've been at the show today together. It's an amazing show. You can see that the Chinese OEMs are growing in confidence. And within the design teams, when they're going out to benchmark, they're first and foremost benchmarking within the Chinese industry. And that I think that's a big change that's happened in the last few years, really. And just walking around the show, you can see the confidence that's coming from all of the Chinese OEMs. They're really pushing boundaries, not only on execution, but also on what's achievable at cost, what's achievable in terms of high technology. So it's a different paradigm here in China, I have to say.
It's almost turned the tables a little bit. It feels like European brands are not scrambling isn't the right word, but certainly thinking of ways they can catch up with what Chinese brands are doing.
I think European brands need to find a sense of identity again. A reason to buy from Europe or even North America. The Chinese brands, they're looking to constantly develop all the time. Of course, they look at traditional OEMs as well, but they're not constrained by what's been done before. They're really pushing into new areas, I think.
And what about the show itself? We both, like you said, we've both been today. It's just gargantuan, isn't it? As a thing, it's quite different to what we're seeing in Europe, where it seems to be shrinking.
Different scale again, of
Yeah.
course, and you can see the vibrancy in the industry as well. I think we've seen it for a number of years now, the main shows in Europe shrinking. And maybe that's a different focus from the OEMs as well, that they tend to do their own shows as well to press and events. And here in China, it's really, the industry's feeding off itself. A huge show in Beijing, a huge show last year in Shanghai. And I don't see that slowing down, that pace, anytime soon.
How important is it, do you think, that we gather as an industry at events like these and sort of catch up and share perspectives on where things are going? Because if we look behind us, I mean, the room is full of designers from all over the world. It's not just Chinese brands here. It's a global outfit.
Yeah.
So
And China is really a melting pot. It really is. We talk about Chinese OEMs, but I'm sure if you go to any OEM here in China, you're going to find a complete melting pot of European, North American, Chinese. Everyone from the globe is here, and really working together on pushing design forward. Meeting in events like this is great. Brings you together. You can meet with all colleagues. It's a small industry, it's spread across the world, but everybody knows everybody in this industry.
well, Chris, we're very happy to have you here. It's great to see you.
Thank you, Freddie. Nice to see you.